What's up guys, this is Mike from Terrestrial Imaging, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up the Blue Vigil Tether system with the DJI Matrice 210 using the new battery sled improvement. So for those of you familiar with the Blue Vigil Tether system, or have seen our last video, you'll notice that the battery sled that we have in this video is a huge improvement from the last design. So the last design included multiple different pieces that you had to assemble. So this battery sled right here, I'll show you with the battery in it, now makes it more of a plug-and-play solution. Alright, so with the new sled design, there's going to be a slightly different setup. So the first thing we want to look for is the 210 brace, and basically this piece sits right on the bottom of the aircraft and holds the tether cable in a centered place right under the drone. So the piece we just installed, that could actually live on the bottom of your drone and does not need to be uninstalled in between each use. So the next thing we want to do is we want to take one of our battery sleds and attach the battery replacement module bracket onto it, so that way we could mount the battery replacement module. So we're going to go in the box, we're going to get the bracket, and while we're at it, we're going to want to get the screws too, because we're going to need two of them. Alright, so once you've got all the pieces, we're going to take either one of the sleds and we're going to take the BRM mount and we're going to orient it so that way the opening is up and the wire is up with the opening. Alright, next we're going to install the batteries into the battery sleds. So there's two of them. I already have one installed. So we take the other one. This is the one with the BRM bracket. And if you look inside, you can see you have the same style of connectors that you have on the aircraft. So we're going to take the battery, slide it in from the back, and we're just going to want to firmly push them into the connector. And so it's not going to make that distinguishable click that you get from the aircraft, but you'll be able to know when it's in there and when it's secure. So then we're going to put them into the back of the aircraft. We're going to take the one with the battery replacement module bracket, and that's going to go on the right side if you're looking at the aircraft from the back. And here, it might take a little bit more force than without the sled, but this is where you should be able to hear that click. And so we're going to take the other battery and install it on the other side. So as you can see, both batteries get that sled, both batteries make that click, and that's how you know it's in and ready. With the batteries installed, the next step is to connect the battery sleds to the battery replacement module. And so there's no wrong way to do this. You have this splitter cable, so you're going to plug these two ends that are marked green into the battery sleds. Then we're going to take the battery replacement module, yellow connector is going to go down, we're going to slide it in, you should hear a click, then we're going to take the last connector and plug it in to the battery replacement module. Now they're all connected. And so up top you have the connector that's going to go to the actual tether system. The last step in the installation process is to connect the tether to the system we just installed onto the aircraft, which is the battery replacement module with the sleds and the batteries attached. So we're going to take the connector and we're going to put them together. There's only one way that they could go together, and then we're going to lock them. And the last thing we need to do, which is hugely important, is the 210 brace that we installed in the beginning. We're going to take the carabiner onto this part of the tether, and we're going to clip it onto that bracket we installed. And so the purpose of this, again, which is why it's so hugely important, is it eliminates the possibility of tension between or on this connector, so that way they can't come undone in flight. That's it for the setup, guys. I hope this video was helpful. This video is not so much about demonstrating and using the tether as it was about setting it up. So this is definitely one of those systems that you could benefit from training. When you ask for it, don't forget to ask for that as well, and we'd be happy to help you out. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and don't forget to visit us online at www.terrestrialimaging.com.